Alright, we got the legend Jon B in this trailer, backstage at Once Upon a Time in Long Beach. What's going on?
LBC just finished rocking it out here, man. It was a beautiful time, man. Beautiful, crowd. The energy was amazing. On stage, my band killed it, man. And we played my first single for the new album, Understand, for the first time live. So getting to sing that for the audience for the first time, that was, it's like diving into a pool of cold water and just getting used to it real quick. It's the first time doing it. So it's always like a little bit of nerves anytime you perform something for the first time, right? But it was nice, man. We killed it, and it came off real dope. And that's what's up.
All right. My first question is, what is the secret to staying young? Because I'm looking at you, and I don't think you aged a day since 1997.
Bless you, love, man, love. Keep the love inside your heart. Don't waste no time hating on what the next man has or what the next woman has. But cherish the blessings that you have yourself, you know what I mean, that God's given you. And I think with that, it's a matter of just remaining humble, remaining grateful. That's the fountain youth right there, I think. And it's just a matter of taking care of yourself too. Drink some water, y'all. It's okay. You can drink some water.
Smoke a little herb.
Yeah, smoke a little herb. It's okay.
It's legal now.
It's legal now. So I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
Alright, so it's been almost 25 years, and fans that probably wasn't even born yet in the crowd rocking to your music. How does that feel?
I mean, it's amazing, man. It's just however I fit into your life, however, whatever age, however it was, whether, it was your mother that played the music for you, or your father, or your uncle, or, and you were young, and you were born in the year that my record came out, that means the most to me, because the music is going to do what it needs to do emotionally. And I think that's the tell-all, really, is that the music still means something 25 years later, and it does, apparently. That's so special for me as a songwriter, someone who played the chords that made the song. It's more than just being an artist who got to sing it. Your song is living on. So it's a blessing.
So singer, songwriter, producer, Jon B got a new single out with Donnell Jones. How you get Donnell Jones on the track?
Man, I'm excited, man, because I get the pleasure of being up close to some of my my favorite people in R&B. I'm such a fan of R&B music and hip hop music. It's like, why not work with a Nas if I get to be able to get up close proximity to a Nas or a Jay-Z?
What you have?
At Jay-Z, and I have worked with Nas, I have worked with Jay-Z, I have worked with Drake, not personally with Drake, but being able to even have these artists sample my records and hit me up and be like, yo, I sampled this joint, I flipped it, what you think? And like, what? What I mean? It's a huge big up for me, being a fan of this music, like I said. So, anytime I get to collaborate, actually have the person on the joint with me, it's like, it's kind of like getting to live a dream in real life, you know what I mean? And make that moment known for the rest of the world, like forever. So like working with Tupac, it's gonna last forever, and working with Donnell Jones is kind of like a return to that same kind of that same energy, man. I felt so magical back in the 90s, like the music mattered so much, and his music was definitely a part of my whole lifestyle and just everything back in 2001. I was rocking hard to some Donnell Jones, big time. So yeah, for us to both have done the 2018 Soul Train Awards together, we were backstage and we were just chopping it up, man. It was real good vibes between us, That it's nice to see somebody remain humble after all these years. There's so much success, platinum records, millions of dollars later. It's like bottom line is your heart stay, remain grateful and humble. And so on the record was a no-brainer. I asked him if he was down. I sent him the record.
Still down.
And he was like, man, I love it, man. I love it. I want to do it. I just was like, it's another one of those kind of Tupac-ish type of situations, just working with a legend, And he blessed me, man. He blessed me. He was in the video. The video is crazy. We got the video out right now. Check out Understand, my brand new video featuring Donnell Jones right now on Vivo, right? And download the single, support this independent project. It's independent. I don't want to sign my soul, away. I feel like I've earned the right to be able to have just be transparent and just let y'all know that's what takes so long to make this happen. It's not about like, oh, let me take forever. No, it's about getting them chips together to be able to have the money to be able to put a record out. It costs money to make one.
So now with the new streaming service, what's most important to you having total creative control over your album?
Yeah.
Is it the sense of like I can just do what I want and let it evolve through time, or you just trying to make like classic music with people?
I just want to make classic music and not have any limitations for what someone sees me as. Oh, you could do that or you can't do that. Like I've never had limits on what I never put limits on what I was doing. They were telling me back in '96 that it was like taboo to work with Tupac, to have Are You Still Down be a song that had a rapper and a smooth R&B singer on it. It's like, they were like, well, this is two separate worlds, how can you combine that? So we had to kind of like take some chances and really kind of go against the grain and leave the record and
but you won.
And the culture kind of decided for us, you know what I'm saying? And that did that, and that made the history that it made. And I was blessed enough to have the interaction with him actually in the studio and actually meet his mother and get blessed by the family, the Shakur family, to be able to even have the audacity to put a record out after the man's death, you know what I'm saying? And it's a great honor. I wear it like a badge of honor still to this day. Got to talk about it. I still got Tupac Shakur.
I mean, you should. I mean, absolutely. One of his albums is named after one of the singles that
his first release after his death was called Are You Still Down? His mother told me, my son played me the song, and he never played me his music, but he played me this song, and he was very proud of this song. So I have to make sure that this song is able to come out. There's a lot of red tape involved, to release something after someone dies. So yeah, it was crazy not being able to have him, there present for the video and having to pour the cognac out, literally, from my man. I just, had met his acquaintance, and 20-something years later, we get to kind of, eerily, it's very eerie how we get to live that same thing again with Nipsey Hussle, and God rest Nipsey Hussle, his soul as well, and all the, big up all the fans who support Nipsey Hussle, because once again, it's a religion that just, fell a victim to violence and just.
You ever get to meet Nipsey?
You know what? I will speak on this. Is that Nipsey had actually hit me up, and he wanted to remake Are You Still Down? And for whatever reason, it just never happened because it wasn't meant to happen. But just that alone is something I hold dear to my heart. Him actually hitting me up and saying, "Hey man, I'd like to redo that. We should do that again." That song meant something to me growing up. So yeah.
So how much are you touring these days?
Man, touring is really my main gig right now, and it has been for the last, 15 years really. And even since the beginning, it's been 20-something years. So yeah, I've never stopped touring, but particularly the last 10 years have been incredibly amazing touring because it's been like this resurgence in people's love for the 90s. It's been long enough, I think, having everything else kind of like be a part of their life, that they missed us again. I feel like y'all missed me again, and now it's being embraced the same way that it was in the 90s, in a different way, by a whole new crowd, a whole brand new fresh crowd who hasn't been jaded by whatever yet, and now so cats like me who kind of felt like we kind of like ran our course. It's very, very beautiful to see all the shows sold out, I don't know who's the hottest on the radio or who's selling what, on streams or what, but I know my shows are sold out, and I know I keep the asses in the seats. So, and every show is that I'm very passionate about performing these records, being in it. It's been 20-some years, so you can always guarantee that I'm going to come up, on that stage in rare form. So yeah, I love what I do. I'm blessed, man.
I know you come from a family of musicians.
Yeah.
You ever get your mom or your sister to play on the album for you?
Man, absolutely. Yeah, my mother's a pianist, but she actually hasn't played on the songs. But she was the one who showed me my first chords. She sat me down at the piano and she said, "This is a major chord. This is a minor chord. This is a 7. This is a 9. This is." goes like this, and you put the bass down right here, So, a lot of that is like the basics of what I know, the foundation of what I know. So I have my mother to thank for that, she's a pianist. But my sister's a violinist, my brother's a cellist, my father's a violinist and a conductor. So when it came to having like my own little personal orchestra on the side, I kind of had that, And so some of my songs you'll hear some of my family playing strings in the background. It's a beautiful thing, man. I love production. I love producing that. I think that's one thing that's sort of like a secret that, unless you're really paying attention to the credits and like doing your research on how do I make my music. People don't know that I actually write my own songs. I actually produce the track,
and that's important.
Yeah, it's very important because it's a signature sound that I'm trying to go for. Even if I work with someone else and they produce the track, there's something about the track that will remain to be my signature sound. I say, okay, I'm adopting that, and that's me right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think the new song "Understand" is a return to like vibes like They Don't Know. You know what I mean? Classic R&B, just a classic love song. At this point, I'm trying to tell the audience like you ain't seen nothing yet. Like I'm a grown man now. I was a young man back then. Like I'm a grown man. I'm a seasoned vet. So what I have to give you now is better than it's ever been. And just hold tight. Just rock with me. Understand that you ain't seen nothing yet.
And I can honestly say, like being from Texas, like after, Are You Still Down, it was multi-platinum, but just having the reach to get across all genres, because when we heard the song and then we seen the album, it's like, oh, he's white. But no, he's cool, because, just like the late great Pimp C said, if Tupac wasn't messing with you when he was alive, he wasn't messing with you either. So, just having the...
That's right, and they actually worked with him while he was alive. A lot of people worked with him when he was, his past, and that's beautiful. But I had that man vouch for me while his feet was sitting here on the planet. You know what I mean? On the earth. You know what I mean? He was here and he vouched for me and made that record. And it lasts forever. So, even if he's not here in the physical form, he's still here in the spiritual form. And every time I jump on stage and sing that song, it's like it's meant to be the way that it is, man. He's more powerful in spirit than he ever was here on actually in physical form. I think it's now, 20-something years later, in the audience, I see these young kids like singing his lyrics back to me. You know what I mean? That lets me know.
Who's somebody that you want to work with, but you haven't yet?
Man, so many people. Out of this generation, I'm really looking forward to working with the likes of like Khalid or Weeknd or someone like Chris Brown even, you know what I mean? Drake, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I haven't actually been in the studio with, I've had Chris Brown sample my music, I've had Drake sample my music, but I've never been in the studio with them, actually. So that would be a dope collaboration to kind of make it happen. After all this time, I think it will be really amazing to see what we can come up with. I'd love to link with the likes of like Swiss Beats. It's just always been somebody that I've, even from an artistic point of view, like I just respect him so much as an artist, all around Renaissance man. You know what I mean? It's the way he dresses, the art that he makes and endorses as well as just the production and the music that he's been a part of for so many years. And I'm a big hip hop head, so like working with the legends of hip hop has always been like a big deal for me. I gotta get to the Just Blazes, I gotta get to the High Techs, the J Dillons, I kind of prided myself off doing that on my early albums. So Ali Sheedy, Muhammad, Charlie West, doing that album Cool Relax with him, and DJ Quick, working with DJ Quick, on his album Book of David, did recently, and yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. I have artists like Reese Steves coming out sampling They Don't Know, you know what I mean? And she's a brand new artist, and she was dope, you know what I mean? For that, I was like, way to flip it from the female's perspective as well, and the song lives on a whole nother way. So yeah, it's a beautiful time.
So what can we expect on the album?
The album is gonna be, man, a return to just romantic dives. You know, one thing I could definitely say is I'm in touch with that romantic side of myself. Not ashamed to show the element of what romance is in terms of like. I think really a lot of people need sort of like this escapism in their life. They need to escape. A lot of people just need to create an atmosphere for themselves and just kind of relax and take a step back. And so that's what I'm doing with this album. You know, understand it's about every track being something that you can vibe to, and it's gonna fit, you know, somewhere inside your life. Every song kind of has a little a theme to it, and there's a reason for it. I don't have one record on my album that's like, all right, I'm just talking about just grinding. That's it. It's just simple. Yeah, it's none of that. It's strictly for the lovers out there. All right, understand.
All right, John, I know you gotta go, man. I thank you for your time. This Hype Magazine, I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm signing off, man.
Chris, thank you, my brother. Thank you. And everybody out there tuned in, man. Thank you. All right, understand. New album. Jon B. You already know. All that, baby.